Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mark Andrews, 55 yards. And the Buccaneers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Suckham, and it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jackson now to return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. And he stopped immediately there. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Rodgers now to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Brady to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play that time on a catch and run. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. On play action, it's Brady. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is finally out of bounds. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw, it's Brady. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Again, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And some room to run now. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. With Damian Tomlinson. 16 And you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Throwing now is Brady. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Good initial drive thus far. This is first and 10 at the 39. Now a play fake. Brady. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This will be caught. Jeudy. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
And now the offense getting set, first and 10. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. Oh, nice move. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Brady now on first down. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now Tomlinson on first and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. We're scoreless after 1. On first down, Tomlinson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Solid opening drive so far. Now can they cash in first and goal? They'll run. Tomlinson. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
LT hit and the ball is out. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The quick slant caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kyle Juszczyk. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Buccaneers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Succo. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatic.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. Here's Brady. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 1st down, Rodgers. Open man, the longtime Cowboy, Billy Joe Dupree. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Jack Youngblood. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one, 32 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Come on now, let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdown. It's caught at the 1. Mark Andrews, a 22-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Sucker, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there, just 4 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. On the handoff, here's Tomlinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. First half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Jackson now to return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. They'll run it here with Smith. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
I'm not sure how much I really love that call. It almost seems like a little bit of a give up there. But maybe what they were thinking is, we got a chance to pop one. They think we're just going to give up here, hand it to the big man, and maybe he can get through. Sometimes there's a little bit of courage in play calling that maybe we don't give enough credit.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And just a yard to go here on second down. They go again to Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Brady's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On first down, Tomlinson. And down inside the 15 he goes.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Tomlinson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kyle Juszczyk, a 3-yard touchdown run. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
defense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll run on 1st down. Tomlinson, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st down, it's Bush. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. On 2nd down now, Tomlinson, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They run with LT, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Tomlinson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 86 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and back to Tomlinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On play action, now Brady. Working left side, Andrews with it complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He finds his man, complete. That's Moore. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Okay, I'm not so great at math. I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Brady's throw there complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Brady to throw again. And that will be complete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Percy Harvin now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Harvin. Oh, good return up past the 30. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. Returnable here from the 38. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. Here's Johnny Hecker now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for Houston. And bulldozing his way through. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for Houston. Pulled in at the 24. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for Houston. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Take it at the 37. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. And take it right at the 35. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Fielded just inside the 30. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay check. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. They'll look to set up his blockers. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count again. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Taken from just outside the 30. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
So for the Gunners, a first down and 10 now. Singletary to get the drive started. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position, maybe.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rodgers now on first down. He'll find Metcalf. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return the challenges to receive.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Tomlinson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. This is Tomlinson. Sheds off the tackle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
On 2nd down, Tomlinson. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the running game. It's Tomlinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, Tomlinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, it's a nice running right there. That's what got him the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Now it's Tomlinson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On third down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just to get... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Tomlinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll run Tomlinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, here's Tomlinson. Able to power through. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and back to Tomlinson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run. Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. And to give this time to the tailback. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 3rd down, Tomlinson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards. first and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. LaDainian Tomlinson, 14 yards. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
So a first and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. On play action, it's Brady.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a play fake, Brady. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A gain of... Brady going to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
The peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now Brady. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up first and 10 at the 16. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Brady to throw. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he takes this down to about the 2. Before going out of bounds. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Play action, now it's Brady. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Brady. He's got his man. It's Andrews. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Brady. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Jeudy.
A gain of 6 there on first.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. From the 27, Brady. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the 4th quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You're trailing by 2 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. First and short. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brady's throw into the hands of Andrews.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Brady.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. One final try now for Brady. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Mark Andrews, 44 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead is up to 5. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Not much there, only a yard. Here's Romo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw is Romo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Again, Romo. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Romo.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off near the 32. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Here we go. This challenge starts in the 4th quarter with only 20 ticks left on the clock. You're down a field goal. You have possession at your opponent's 30. 1st and 10. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
He's picked off near his own 48.
And the Bucs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
So for the Gunners, a first down and 10 now. Romo now to throw it. And his first look is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. Romo once more.
And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 30. Romo. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Quiddy Pay
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And the pressure gets to Romo as he goes down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. David Johnson here on the catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a first down throw. Romo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Romo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Throwing on third down, Romo. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Romo. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Getting set to go again, Tony Romo marches back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now Tony Romo on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately,
had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
All right, Coach, we start this challenge in the fourth quarter, and only 1 minute is left on the clock. You're leading in this one. Your opponent has possession on their own 30-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Romo. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Romo. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. You did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Romo. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10. To throw, Romo. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the air now with Romo. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Here's Romo. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and long here. It's Romo. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Romo not coming off the field. He's going to lead the offense up here on 4th down. They do snap it. Now Romo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Romo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Romo now to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Romo. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Romo.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Romo here on first down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We jump into this challenge with just 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You're leading, but your opponent has driven down to your 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now it's Romo. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 10 seconds to go. One last throw here for Romo. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey folks, it's the Coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We start this challenge in the fourth quarter, and only 1 minute is left on the clock. You're ahead on the scoreboard. Your opponent has the ball at your 30, 1st and 10. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Romo now to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Desperation time for Romo on 4th down. And he's got it. That's right. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again is Romo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, Romo. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Romo. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we start this challenge in the fourth quarter, and only 1 minute is left on the clock. You're leading in this one, but your opponent has driven down to your 25, and it's 1st and 10.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hello everyone, you're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They're trying to continue that trend here this afternoon. On play action, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can and the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker. And now it's 3rd down. They run with LT. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Now a play fake. Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This rushing attack sure looks pretty effective here on this opening drive.
Yeah, they're finding gaps with very little problem right now. If this is going to consistently be this way throughout the game, there's going to be some adjustments made on the defensive side of the ball.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On play action, now Brady. Touchdown! That's caught. David Njoku, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Play action. Now it's Brady. And it's caught. And he's brought down.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
Over the middle, complete to Judy. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay check. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
What a start this has been, quieting much of this crowd. 1st and goal. To throw is Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
2nd down and goal. Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Well, unfortunately, no win on from the 10, 1st and goal. Now Brady. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. David Njoku there to make the grab. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Hurts. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With 3rd down coming up. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And taken right on the 30. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
So for the Gunners, a 1st down and 10 now. A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just... And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. All right, not the result.
So for the Gunners, a first down and 10 now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start, difficult. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Well, and now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. And some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So for the Gunners, a first down and 10 now. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now he'll escape to his right. And he'll be able to get this up to about the 5-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And he finds Danny Amendola. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good. So for the Gunners, a first down and 10 now. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And it's fielded at the 34. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. So for the Gunners, a 1st down and 10 now. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So and the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. Well, and now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat. So for the Gunners, a 1st down and 10 now. Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead 7 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Another nice job there defensively. They've had it bottled up throughout this game. They used their scouting really well, but they've executed even better throughout this game. Their job now, don't relax, and all of a sudden, give them a chance to break off a big one.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Being chased out left. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. That was big. Needed a few yards to pick up the first. Slim lead here in the fourth quarter, and they turn to the big fella, the fullback, to get it done.
And you know, as my partner, you know I'm old school, right? You know I love those mastodons that carried the ball way back in the day that were a key part of the offense. And now, when they need them, when they need those key yards, those tough grind-them-out yards, the fullback's going to get the ball.
And he stopped immediately there. Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer, hit on the tackle that time. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Tampa. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So for the Gunners, a first down and 10 now. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9. Hurts. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And got his man complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Malik Jackson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep blitz coming, and down he goes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki from 13 yards out. And the Gunners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Here's Harvin. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a throw. They're going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. On play action, it's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
He'll get this down inside the 10-foot pickup of about 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. On 2nd and 7, Brady dancing to his left. throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Brady now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 16, Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. But first down, Hurts. Looking deep now for Amendola. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brady to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They run with LT, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brady. That's caught left side by Jeudy.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
All right, let's put the check mark on the defensive side of the ledger there. Really nice tackle by the man in the middle. But why was he able to get that done? Because he has 4 down linemen in front of him, 2 tackles, 2 ends. And what they often try to do is create what we call a funnel. Right to the man in the middle linebacker, who often leads his team in tackles.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. That throw by Brady incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run on 1st down. Tomlinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They'll run. Tomlinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Succop will put this one right through. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's complete to McCaffrey.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. Randall Cobb. As the first half is winding down. And the Gunners on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Here's Harvin. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And that'll do it for the end of this. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. DJ Reader breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd down and back to Tomlinson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st down, Tomlinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Second down and back to Tomlinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing is Brady on third down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Second down and back to Tomlinson.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
Now he'll throw with Brady.
This is the tight end, Njoku.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Hey, we got a seal.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to Juszczyk again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the handoff, here's Tomlinson. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Second down and back to Tomlinson.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.
On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try. The clock showing just one tick. This for the win. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go.